Yo, 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 this is Sol, also known as SPL Gum, also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt, your Team Skull Grunt, and this is Pokemon Masters EX. Guys, just a little public advisory, because this, I think, is very, very important. And in the sense that DeNA is releasing, starting this update, sync pairs that will be requiring 5 copies in order to unlock their full potential, their full grid. And I need to know your opinions of this one. Personally, you know, as a person who, I guess, wails until 3 out of 5, this is expensive and this is not a good thing. For free-to-play players, definitely this is gonna be painful. This is gonna hurt. But for those who have been wailing since the beginning, 5 copies, 5 out of 5, well, good for you because you received no damage at all. But what do we unlock at 5 out of 5, guys? So over here, we can see Wally. Wally over here, Signasuit Wally, has a grid tile 4 out of 5, Discombobulate 9. Which he has 2 AoE attacks. One is the max, or one is the buddy move, which is gonna be B, Dazzling Gleam. One is Disarming Voice, his normal attack. And at 4 out of 5, every single time you attack an opponent AoE, you get to lower their accuracy stat minus 1. Good thing. Because 6... This 6 attacks means that all opponents' accuracy stat are minus 6. At 5 out of 5, you get Fairy Wish Team Brain Gain 9, which basically raises the special moves up next of all allied sync pairs when you use Fairy Wish. This is optional. This is not that important, but this Discombobulate 9 is a lot better than Fairy Wish something. So you can totally ignore 5 out of 5, but then you have another one. Head Start 1 reduces the sync move countdown by 1 at the start of the battle. 4 out of 5. And if you actually check his kit right now, if you see his kit, you know that Signasuit Wally has a lot to do with reducing the sync move countdown. At the start, he has Head Start 1, which reduces the sync move countdown minus 1 immediately. If you get this, you get to lower your... You technically get Head Start 2. Then once you use your sync move, I think you Mega Evolve to Mega Gardevoir, and then your passive skill changes to Head Start 2, which triggers. And the thing is, every single Head Starts trigger again, which in the sync grid, Head Start 1 triggers again, which gives you Head Start 3, lowers the sync move countdown minus 3 immediately. So in my opinion, this is a very good tile to get him. So very, very nice, but locked at 4 copies. And then here's the other one, guys. Fairy Zone Extension 3. 5 out of 5. Extends the duration of Fairy Zone by around 30% when you use Fairy Wish, which is also good. But it's locked at 5 out of 5. And I thought that it was only Wally, Signasuit Wally, who has it. No. Apparently, I was wrong because Victor also has something like this. At 4 out of 5, you get Max Slip Up 2 whenever you use your Max move. And by the way, his Max move hits every single opponent because of his passive skill. Whatchamacallit? Victor. His passive skill called Targets Maxed. When a Max move attacks an opponent, this target affects all opposing sync pairs, and you have Piercing Blows, which ignores the passive skills of the opponent. So you get to land maximum damage, but then you get this, you get that, and then you got Max Damage Guard, which it gives you a damage guard next effect after using your max move. And as a striker, this kind of helps so that your damage to the opponent's attacks will be lowered or half or anything like that. And you got this. Overwhelm 9. Whenever you attack an opponent, you get to lower their attack stat. And then this one is the best one, I think, out of them all. High horsepower, buy one, get one, 9. High horse, he has only 2 attacks. One is high horsepower, one is drum beating. High horsepower is a 3 move gauge attack. Drum beating is a 4 move gauge attack. Now his speed stat is not exactly very high, it's only 268. So, you know, your next attack, your next move will be free after using buy one or by using high horsepower. So this really helps with the move gauge management. No, yes, this is probably optional, but this will definitely help you manage your move gauge, finish the battle much quicker than anything else. So this one locked at 5 out of 5. And apparently, Victor and Wally are Pokefair scouts. And this makes me fear that every single Pokefair scout from here on out is gonna be something like this. Because Gordy, Melanie, the seasonal scouts only have their grids maximum, you know, requirement 3 out of 5. And, you know, Pokefair scouts are limited sync pairs. And this makes me fear as well that Master Fairs are gonna be something like this too. You know how hard it is to get a Master Fair, and if you're gonna lock the entire grid to 5 out of 5, then that is crazy and you do not want that, guys. Free-to-play players, definitely you should be alarmed by looking at this, especially if you want everyone. If you've been saving up, then 1 copy is okay. 3 copies is, well, if you get 3 copies in scout points, that's considered very much good. Congratulations. But 5 copies in scout points is very unlikely to happen. Unless you get very lucky, 5 copies is hard to get. So, what do you guys think? Personally, I think we should not be happy about this. In fact, you should probably send feedback to Pokemon Masters right now. But, you know, some of you might want this update, might want this development, not improvement. So, what are you siding with? Are you happy that some sync pairs now require 5 out of 5? Before, getting to 4 out of 5 and 5 out of 5 just powers up your attacks a little bit more, powers up your sync moves a little bit more. Now you have to get to 5 out of 5 to unlock their full grid. And for now, again, this only applies to the Pokefair scouts, not the spotlights, not the seasonals, hopefully not the Master Fairs. But I can see from here on out that future Pokefairs are gonna be required to get 5 out of 5 as well. If you do not want to see this happen, better send feedback to DeNA right now, because they have done stuff to, you know, they have retracted some stuff they have done in the past. Like, for example, Signasuit Blue got his power up a little bit. Prestige events never returned. So we might actually be able to stop them from this madness happening again in the future. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've sent feedback, or will you send feedback to DeNA. But that's about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed this. And we have just reached 8,888 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your support. I hope you enjoy your time here. And let's hope to get to 10K soon. With that said, this is Sol, also known as SPL Gum, also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt. Yeah, this Team Skull Grunt. I will see you in the next video. And don't rush me about the gem count. It's happening. It's gonna happen. Rawr.